Hey, Love Lake Norman, we want to take a minute and celebrate what God did back in 2023 in Love Lake Norman and let you know how grateful we are for your support, your effort, your time, sharing your hearts, and for your financial generosity. You know that we're a church that wants to help people find and follow Jesus, and we're seeing that happen in some incredible ways. And we just want to pause for a few minutes and say thank you and let you know and see just a glimpse of what God did in the last year. We began 2023 with a bang by moving into the brand new state-of-the-art Cain Center in downtown Cornelius. We knew when we saw that space being built across the parking lot from our old meeting space that God might very well be putting a new tool for ministry right in front of us to help his church grow. And wow, we've been blown away by this space and what it's meant for our church. It's been an incredible place to sing and to dig into the scriptures together and to pray and to laugh and to grow as a community. What an incredible platform to grow from moving forward in this year, 2024. One of the things we were able to do was to have our friend last year, Craig Allen Cooper, come and speak in April. He brought the house down with an amazing message, and he challenged us with his words and his book, along with Walker Hayes, to invest in people around us who don't know Jesus. And that led to an Easter Sunday where we had 375 people who showed up and celebrated the resurrection, and they heard the gospel. Amazing. One of the biggest and best parts of our church is and was last year Love Kids, where God's doing so much right now in the lives of our kids. Here's Tony Ann Pfeiffer, our director of Love Kids, to tell you more about what goes on there and what has happened this last year.
Hey, thank you so much for supporting Love Kids. 2023 was an amazing year. We served 95 children. We have 32 team members that serve as storytellers and small group leaders. We have 7 students that serve. In 2024, we are praying to add 50 more children to that number. We are so excited for all of the things that are happening this year. Each week, we have several families coming in to check us out. And with all of your support, you're making that happen. So we are so grateful. You're helping kids find and follow Jesus.
One thing we did last year was celebrate as people chose to be baptized as an outward declaration of their inward faith in Jesus, and we cheered along as 12 people were baptized in 2023. Incredible, and we can't wait to see even more people step out this year and declare publicly their faith in Jesus. We also, in 2023, for the very first time, had a special event for our women called Gather, where 40 women came together to get to know one another, to build community together, and to grow in their relationship with God. 2023 was also a big year for student ministry at Love Lake Norman. We have dozens of middle and high school students who call our church home. 2023 saw them go to summer camp, and our middle school students began to meet regularly on Sunday mornings, and then some great events and hangouts happened in middle school and high school thanks to the leadership of Ethan and Tony Ann, and all of that has paved the way for us to hire Jace Shirley as our new director of student ministry so that Ethan and Tony Ann can focus on their areas of ministry. And here's Jace to talk a little bit more about his role and his upcoming plans for students in 2024.
Next Wave Students is growing so much. Middle school students have been meeting the first and third Sundays of every month. We go through scripture together, we have hard discussions, we talk about real topics with real people. It is a time that they never want to miss, and it is so fun for our leaders to join in on that. High school students are beginning youth nights on the first and third Wednesdays of every month, and we are so excited to start that this February of 2024. In the summer, we are praying for 25 students to join us at camp, and we are more than excited to attend Crowder's Ridge camps in Gastonia, North Carolina. We also have some amazing leaders from middle school and high school 2 amazing middle school leaders, 2 amazing high school leaders, and they just love our students so much, and we can't wait to see what 2024 has to offer us.
As I said, Ethan Pope's transitioned into a connections pastor role at Love Lake Norman, where he's overseeing Cruise and Love University, serving teams, and basically getting people connected in all kinds of ways as a church. Here's Ethan to share a little more about what happened on those fronts in 2023.
Here at Love Lake Norman, we believe that everyone needs a group, and more than likely, if you're watching this, you have experienced community at our church. In 2023, we saw 135 people experience community in Cruise, and we saw 129 people using their unique gifts and talents to serve God and our community through serving teams. That is so amazing because each one of those numbers is a person who is experiencing the love of God and taking a step of faith. So, as we look to 2024, we want to see even more people experience Cruise and serving teams. Our goal is to have 240 people living in community through Cruise and 200 people using their God-given gifts through serving teams.
One of our values is that volunteers get it done. And Love Lake Norman, you got it done in 2023. All of you that serve so much, you just really show what God's doing in the heart of this place. And on that note, through Love Local, our ministry outside the walls here, we spent 1,000 hours serving in our community last year. And one of the coolest events that we do as a church is called Holiday Love, where we reach into our community around the holidays and we bless people with resources and with relationships. And this year, through Holiday Love, we served over 30 families right in our community by helping them with Christmas, by providing a Thanksgiving meal, and just loving on them in some amazing ways. And so many of you volunteered this year to be a part of that and other things. So encouraging to see the church in action. One of the ways that we tangibly express the love of Jesus to our community is through our Love Gives year-end offering. And this year we set a goal of $50,000 to use to reach both those who have specific physical needs as well as those who have spiritual needs in the community, and also to continue to create environments where people can find and follow Jesus. And you answered that call, and we raised $51,000 at the end of 2023. You also gave sacrificially all year long. I'm just amazed at how generous you are. You gave almost $620,000 to the mission to help people find and follow Jesus last year. And this year we have an $825,000 budget and even bigger dreams and goals as a church. Now, I want to let you know that we've established 4 specific goals as a staff and advisory team for 2024. First, we want to see Love Lake Norman grow to 320 people plus in weekly attendance by the end of the year. Second, we want to increase our connections, meaning people who are serving in a crew and giving, from around 250 now to 440 plus by the end of the year. Third, we want to go from 1,000 hours of service in the community to 1,200 in 2024. And fourth, we want to see an increase in the number of people who are investing financially into Love Lake Norman. Why? Because it's going to take all of us pulling together to reach our community for Christ. And we also know that a big part of our growing as individual disciples of Jesus is about sacrificing our time, our talents, and our resources and laying them at God's feet together and watching Him work. Our mission, as you know, is to help people find and follow Jesus, and we can't do that without you. So thank you for what you've done in 2023. It was incredible, and we want to pause and celebrate. But let me also say this, 2024 is going to be even better.